Hey guys, in this video I will show you how you can test products for your brand new store using Google Shopping. And this is a lesson out of my Ecom PPC Academy where I show dropshippers and e-commerce business owners how to use Google AdWords for their businesses. Since so many people ask me about alternatives for Facebook ads, since they are seeing CPAs that are getting higher and higher, clicks that are getting more expensive, and so on. So I really hope that you like this little lesson out of the Ecom PPC Academy. And if you want, check it out and see whether it's something for yourself. But if not, enjoy the video, and I really hope that it helps you. So see you in the next one. In this lesson, I will show you how you can test your products with Google Shopping ads. So whether you're using Facebook ads to test your products, I want to give you this alternative to test which products are good in the market and which products can get actual sales. So first of all, the basics for product testing with shopping ads. You need a diversified product portfolio. At least if you have a diversified product portfolio, then Google Shopping ads make the most sense for testing. You can also use it with just a handful or even a single product, but the more products you have, the more sense it makes to use shopping for this testing process. You have to create a shopping campaign and integrate all products that you want to test. Of course, you need fully optimized feeds and landing pages to get the most data out of this test. So basically, you decide which are the products that you think are useful, that you think have potential to sell. And instead of going with individual campaigns and defining audiences, creating ads for everything, which is a lot of work if you want to test like 10, 20, or 50 different products, you just create a fully optimized feed with prices, titles, descriptions, and everything. So how does the testing process look like? You start by getting impressions for your specific product. So let's say you have 20 products that you want to test in the shopping network, and you start getting impressions for them. You are then testing the audience size and search volume. So for example, let's say you get 1,000 impressions for one of your product on the first day, and now you want to see what is the potential audience size and the potential search volume that I can get. So you're using this specific impression number that you got, these 1,000 impressions, and then you check your columns and see, for example, that you had a search impression share of 10%. So you got 1,000 impressions on that day for that product, and you know that you could potentially get 10,000 impressions for this product. So this means you have a product that has quite some search potential. 10,000 impressions on search is quite a lot, and this is only for one specific product. So you know now that this audience size is pretty big. This audience size is big enough to justify this specific product to show up on the search on the shopping network. Now you know that you could always also add it to the search network. You know that this product has some demand, so you can try it also on Facebook ads or on the Google Display Network. And you just by doing this quick and simple test without putting too much efforts into building a keyword list and building different ads, you now know the rough size of your potential audience and the search volume. The next step is to actually test the product. So make changes where needed, edit your product title, your product description, and everything, so that you really know whether the product is what drives interest. So check whether you got a good CTR or whether you have to improve. Check whether you get a good CTR after you made some changes. If your click-through rate stays very, very low, probably this indicates that the interest in the product is not given that much. Also check how your competitors are actually performing, because if your competitors get a lot of clicks and a higher percentage, then you know that it's not the product, it's probably your shopping ad. And last but not least, you should validate the demand. So are you getting sales from this testing process? Are you getting sales from this shopping ad listing, so that you can actually go ahead and say, okay, now I'm trying to get sales for this product on the search network, on the display network, on Facebook ads. So you basically use the impressions and the impression share to see how many do you get. Can this product work on other occasions? And then you get started with this and continue. Then we come to testing optimization. First of all, like I said, you need a fully optimized shopping feed. So go through the other lessons and learn how to do this. If you don't get sales, lower the price point to a point where you barely make a profit, but where you can say, okay, it's not the product's fault that I miss sales. It's probably my price. If you have a very, very low price, so you barely make profit, or you even make a very small loss on the front end, then you know that it's not the price that is not working for you. So it's probably your product, it's probably your ad, it's probably how you optimize your shopping feed. So go through all these stages again to make sure that you have the right product and offering for this specific audience and this specific search query. Regularly change the number of products, of course, depending on your budget. If your budget is high, you can test probably 50 products at once or more. If your budget is very low, don't test much more than 5 to 10 products, because you need to hit statistical significance very quickly. You can only say whether a product performs well or not if you hit statistical significance. If you get, for example, 100 clicks and one sale and let's say 2,000 impressions, okay, this sounds okay, but you don't really know if this is just if you just were lucky that you got these numbers, or if you could get way more than that, or if the next day you would get way less than that. So make sure that you hit statistical significance, and for this you either need a high budget or you need to test just a few products. So make sure that the budget matches the number of products. Let's say for every product that you put in your shopping feed, don't go with less than, let's say, $5 to $10 a day. So if you have 10 products, go with 50 to $100 a day, so that you can quickly find out what works best. Don't forget to label the winners and losers inside an AdWords, or even tag them within Shopify. So for example, create tags for each product that worked well, saying one shopping feed test, so that you know that these products work well on shopping. Then later on you can create an own shopping feed only for these winning products. So you create tags within Shopify saying winning shopping campaign or something like this, or shopping winner, and then later on you can create a full collection of products only with products that won these shopping ads, these shopping ad tests, and then you can basically create a feed only with those winners and fully scale them. And last but not least, start with high bids when testing promising products. So don't go too low, so that you will probably miss out on a lot of impressions. You should rather start with a high bid, get some data, get some clicks, and then you can lower your bid to actually gain profitability. But don't go with a bid that is too low immediately, because it will miss the purpose of this whole testing process. You don't want to get profitable immediately. You just want to know whether there is interest for your product, and whether you could get customers at a good CPA in general, and not, you don't want to achieve this right away with the test. So this is how you can test products with the shopping network. There must be search volume for your products. Then you start running tests. You find out what the potential search volume is that you could get. Then you optimize. You tag the products that are winners for you, and then you build complete shopping feeds full of these winners, and potentially even scale it with display, search, and Facebook ads. So I hope this lesson was helpful for you, and see you on the next one.